Tonight only on WLWT, a Lebanon teenager's personal journey of sickness and strength.
Yeah, so Brandon Morgan was diagnosed with cancer during his junior year of high school. That battle was only just the beginning. And WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson is live for us in Lebanon tonight. So Karen, Brandon is now sharing some of his most private moments in a very public way, right?
He sure is, Cherie. You know, before Brandon was diagnosed with cancer, he had dreams of going to college and becoming a filmmaker. So when he learned he had cancer, what did he do? He picked up the phone and started shooting. But little did he know then, his journey would become so much more difficult because now he's battling cancer and he finds himself in the middle of a pandemic. And, you know, he was just 17 at the time, 17 years old when he learned pain in his knee turned into cancer.
I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. This is the beginning of my story.
As life moved at light speed, Brandon Morgan began documenting his journey.
After that, I was put through machine after machine, getting scanned to establish baselines once I started chemo.
At 17, he found strength in family and friends. Friends from Lebanon's show choir even gifted him a camera.
And so I think I knew at that point, I was like, there's an audience for this. There's people that want me to share this story, that want to see it. So at that point, I was like, I have to do this.
A few weeks later, the coronavirus hit the United States.
Now, when I started chemo, I was told on my good days, when my counts were up, I would still be allowed to see my friends and even have visitors while I was in the hospital. Now, that was the case for my first round and only for my first round. COVID took away all forms of social interaction and really harmed my mental state, which was a very valuable asset to fighting cancer.
Being a huge extrovert, that was especially hard.
One of the biggest side effects of fighting cancer is probably the least talked about, and that's the spiritual side.
He also struggled with the change in his appearance.
Like it'll be dark, and I'll sit up and I'll see my reflection outside, like on the glass of the window, and I feel like I'm looking at somebody else.
Brandon says he never felt true fear until the morning of his surgery.
But that morning was the first time I felt genuinely scared for my life.
It was more a concern of like, what's my life gonna look like after this surgery?
This is what it looked like.
I was able to do some things, like, I don't know, being crowned homecoming king.
I mean, that was the pinnacle of you know, the support I'd been getting.
We're so very proud of you.
One tumor, 2 ports, 18 rounds of chemo, 21 COVID tests, and 30 weeks later, Brandon was home. And Brandon has released his documentary titled 30 Weeks. It can be found on our website, WLWT.com. Brandon is now a freshman down in Florida studying film at the University of Central Florida. He's actually working on his second film right now. I should mention he was up here in Lebanon this week because he had to go to the hospital to get scans done, and he told me today they were crystal clear. Reporting live in Lebanon tonight, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
Karen, awesome story. There's just so many positives you can take from that, including getting checked for something as minor as that
Right.
people sometimes don't even think to do that.
Yeah.
But there's so many positives along the way with
And
that
I
story.
love his attitude, and I think that's what
Yeah.
got him through and gets so many people through. We should also mention Brandon was active in show choir when he attended Lebanon. Doctors didn't know if he would ever dance again. Well, apparently he can.
Getting it done.
Yeah.
All right.